you are a new or returning rider, this clip is for you. You don't have to spend hours and hours watching YouTube videos to find the right motorcycle for you. As a matter of fact, you probably figured out that the more you watch, the more conflicted you can become. The reason is motorcycles are all compromises. And so what might be the perfect motorcycle for one person may be the worst one for another person to buy. The idea is to buy the right category of motorcycle that's designed for how you want to ride, and you're willing to accept the trade-offs that that particular choice brings you. We see a lot of riders buying a motorcycles may be too focused, and the trade-offs are such that they don't want to ride the bike. I see riders returning, trading in a motorcycle within 1 year. In some states, that's thousands of dollars when you consider sales tax, dealer freight, dealer prep, the spread between retail and wholesale. You don't have to go through that. I see other riders outgrowing their quote-unquote small bike for new riders. If you have a 2 or 3 mile commute, a small bike is perfect. But if you're planning on doing any kind of serious riding or exploring the roads, understanding riding, a small motorcycle, you'll probably outgrow it in hours or days. It's not even measured in weeks from my experience. And that comes from having 19 different models at one time, breaking them all in, buying and selling 60 motorcycles over the years for my rental fleet, and riding those motorcycles in a variety of environments, watching my customers, new, intermediate, and advanced riders, and having the opportunity to get their feedback, coupled with my own experience on those motorcycles, to understand these categories better than I did in my first 4 decades of riding. So this guide here is designed to help save you some money, save you some time. Of course, this guide is worth many times more than the modest cost. When you look at how much money you can save just in time in driving around from dealership to dealership, let alone the cost of buying the wrong motorcycle and the enormous cost of trading it in early. Or worse, it's sitting in your garage and you sell it after a year having not ridden it but 200 or 300 miles. And yes, unfortunately, that's one of the things I see. The one I see most often is buying it based on style instead of how you want to ride. I know how confusing it can be. I remember buying motorcycles myself, and at some point you feel like it's a roll of the dice. And in those days, you didn't even have an opportunity to test ride. Fortunately, there were fewer choices. Most motorcycles were standards. As we got more designs out there, that choice became harder and harder. Get the guide, it's gonna help you. Remember, each motorcycle is a compromise. Figure out what it's designed to do, understand the trade-offs, and get the bike that matches what you need best. And this guide will help you do that. Click the link in the lower left. Get your guide today. For a limited time, we're also including 2 additional formats, Kindle and audio, to help you get through the guide a little bit faster. Be safe out there.